Welcome to Wednesday's Easter week devotion. Wednesday in Jerusalem of that Holy Week was a quiet day, according to the scripture. We don't see much of anything written about it in any of the Gospels. And so I got to thinking that as Jesus had just rode in at the triumphal entry, he had turned over the money tables and cleansed the temple, and he had spent a full day teaching and proclaiming judgment on the unbelieving Pharisees and all of that. And it seems like on Wednesday, he may have just withdrawn and maybe gone to spend some time by himself. We read in John 6, verse 15, "Then Jesus, realizing that they were about to come and make him king by force, withdrew again to a mountain by himself." Now, Jesus did this quite often, and that particular verse comes from after he fed the 5,000. And it just seems to me like maybe on Wednesday, Jesus took a break, recuperated from a couple very busy and emotionally draining days, and also spent some time with God praying and talking to him about what was to come when he would have the Passover supper with his disciples and the weekend ahead of him with his crucifixion and resurrection. It's just hard to imagine knowing that you're going to go through with that. So I wonder if he just stowed away with his Father. And I wonder if, as we await our Easter weekend, if we might want to just spend a day being with God, being with Jesus, praying, just resting in him as we see him do so often. And so I just want to say to you all that, the Christian life is not all about doing things. It's not all about doing good works. It's not all about Bible reading and so on and church stuff. It's often more so about just spending time with Jesus, learning about him, praying, listening. And so I encourage you this week to take some time to do that after our model, Jesus Christ, who in the flesh needed those times alone with his Father by himself as well. So enjoy that time if you take it this week, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.